My name's Andrew Antone, and I'm plastic free. I grew up in Southern California. I spent a lot of my childhood at the beach and in nature. I really thrived in a nature setting. I started using plastic bottles from a pretty young age. Both my parents were pretty heavy plastic bottle users. We would go through, 4 or 5 plastic bottles a day easily per person. And so, as a family of 5, that was like 25 to 30 bottles a day, it was a high amount. So this was the first plastic bottle that I kind of got hooked on. This one was great for going to the beach or going on a hike because it was small. You could put it in your pocket, but it held a decent amount of water to quench your thirst. Pretty soon, this bottle became my standard. It was really good for going to sporting events like my soccer practices or soccer games because it held a lot of water. I would pound maybe 3 or 4 of these during a soccer game, and just the impacts on the environment were astronomical. I guess I didn't really realize my addiction to plastic and the impact that it had on the earth growing up. I grew up in such a culture where everyone did it. It was just everyone had such a disposable lifestyle, and I guess that I figured it was fine for me to live the same way as everyone else. I guess my road to recovery began once I started surfing more. I started hiking more, spending more time in nature, and I really saw the impacts on the environment that plastics have. I'd see animals dead with plastics in their mouth or wrapped in plastic, or just like plastic sitting on the beach, and it's not something that you really like to see, and so I think my road to recovery really began when I realized the impacts of plastic on the earth. The more I engaged in nature, in the discussion of the environment, I would watch these films or documentaries that would talk about these plastics and how impactful in a negative way they were to the earth. And I really started to realize that my use of plastics was a virus, and it was something that I really needed to overcome in my life. So I can proudly say that I have been plastic free for 4 years. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. My road to recovery wasn't easy at all, but you know, it was one that I really needed to overcome because no matter how many plastic bottles I drank, I never felt filled. I now live my life to eliminate the spread of plastic bottles and plastics in the environment. I've really realized that, the little things that I do can actually make a difference. We have so many people in the world. There's billions of people in the world. And all of us coming together and really fighting the spread of plastic and fighting this virus to the earth is really something that we can make happen, and that we can fix this spread of plastic. My name's Andrew Antone, and I'm plastic free.